Hey guys, welcome to Forever Bliss Tarot. So we are working on a collective reading for all fire signs right now, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So we're going to see what general messages come out. Keep in mind this is a collective reading for all, so don't force anything to fit that is not a fit. It's just a general reading. It may not be your story, so take what resonates, leave the rest. But we are going to see what's going on in the fire sign collective energy. Let's do past, present, future, see if there's any obstacles, what you may not see coming, and just general overall. Now, I have already shuffled the decks, but I like to do it on camera just so you guys can see that it was done. So let's see what is going on. So Spirit, what is going on in the fire sign collective energy? All right, so we have chemistry, manifest, and gather. So some of you may be meeting someone new or having some flirting. There's some sexual attraction, could be some sexual frustration. So some of you guys are just connecting, just vibing with people, dating, getting out there. You have manifest here, so some of you probably have some good stuff coming in. You're working on manifesting your greatest desires, or you're learning to manifest, or you're just meditating. A lot of you may be journaling, candling, just kind of doing a lot of spiritual cleansing, clearing your vibes, or you're being called to do so. So, manifestation, we all know how that works. You got to get rid of some of that negative energy. Watch your thoughts. Your thoughts do manifest your reality. So if you find yourself thinking negative, which we can't help what pops in our head, try to just redirect yourself and immediately recognize that and follow up with some affirmations. You also have gather. So some of you could be attending a party, accepting invitations, getting out there, having fun. You do have that chemistry here. So this is pretty positive, fire sign. So it looks like, good things coming in, vibing with people, having social gatherings. Maybe you guys are throwing a party, but, hot girl, hot boy summer is in effect. So those are some general messages. So I'm going to move this over here and let's get to the past, present, future portion. So past, present, future energy for the fire sign collective. So let's see. All right, so you have the Knight of Swords in the past. So let's get some clarifying cards for that. Let's see. A lot of swords right there. Okay, so in the recent past, you have the Knight of Swords energy. That is air energy, specifically Gemini, I want to say. So some of you, there could have been a decision that you swiftly made. Knights are all about action. Something happened where there could have been something that you needed to, be decisive about and just action oriented. Maybe you had to defend your belief in something, or defend yourself, or just, rebel against something, because the Knight of Swords can be quite the rebel. You also have the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles, clarifying the Knight of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, that's air and energy, Gemini again. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. This could be relative to a Gemini. You could have, Gemini placements or just air placements in general. But, the Page is all about just, new ideas, being quick-witted. Maybe you've had to be brutally honest about something. You also have the King of Swords here. That's air energy. I want to say Libra strongly, but all air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So like I said, you could be dealing with someone who has, those placements, or it's you. But that is all about just discipline, standing in your principles, like making logical decisions, making head over heart decisions. You have the Four of Pentacles here, which that's earth energy, Capricorn, I want to say. And, something happened where you had to move into a new direction. and really stand on business. And with the Four of Pentacles here, that's you like conserving resources, you know, maybe making a plan towards something. You could be saving towards something, or, you know, just being a little more cautious with how you're using your resources. And, you know, it doesn't always have to be material. Sometimes it's just being more cautious with how you're using your energy. So, you know, look at the Four of Pentacles there. You see the person is holding on to those coins tight, honey, being a little selfish, maybe being a little stingy. Something may have happened where you just had to move into a new direction and just withdraw your energy, conserve your energy. So that is what you have in the past. So let's see what clarifies your present, which is King of Wands energy. So clarifying cards for King of Wands for the Fire Collective. Why is the King of Wands in the present? All right, so King of Wands energy, that is fire energy, Leo specifically. You know, a lot of you may be presently working on, you know, a project that just has you really focused, something you're really passionate about. Could just be passionate about you in general. Some of you could be embarking on entrepreneurship. It could be, you know, career driven. The King of Wands is someone who is just, has that fire, that passion inside of them. It's like that inspired leadership, that inspired vision. You also have the Knight of Wands here, which that's fire energy, Sagittarius. And, you know, again, Knight symbolize movement. So you could be really diving into something just head first, all gas, no brakes, asking, you know, action first, questions later. You do have the Fool here, which is symbolic of a new beginning. That is air energy, Aquarius. So, you know, some of you could have that as a placement, or it could be, you know, someone coming into your energy or presently in your energy that's an Aquarius. But the Fool is, you know, possibilities. Like some things, you're embarking on something new. Something could have ended in the past, which I am seeing, you know, you do have a lot of Knight energy. Well, not Knight energy, but sword energy. And, you know, swords are cutting through bullshit. So maybe something in the past maybe just needed to be cut out of your life, whether that be a person, whether that be, you know, a situation, whether that even be a general way of thinking. Like, but you are presently embarking on some type of new energy, some type of new situation, new inspiration. You also do have the Nine of Wands here, fire energy, again, Sagittarius, and that's all about you just being determined. Like you are being resilient, you are enforcing your boundaries, moving forward in whatever this direction is, and you're just defending yourself at all costs. It could have been something that ended in the past. The Nine of Wands can also be, you know, something nearing completion. So in the present moment, you may be tying up some loose ends on something from the past that, you know, you just had to kind of change your way you're thinking, change the way you're communicating. But you are standing on business, and there is a lot of your own energy and you're very present. So let's see what your obstacle is, because the obstacle is the Five of Swords. That is air energy. I want to say Aquarius to be specific. So, and I think I mentioned earlier, what else was Aquarius? Oh, the Fool. So in your present, there is some Aquarius energy. Could be your placements, could be someone else, and it's also in your challenge position with the Five of Swords. So let's get clarifying cards for the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords the obstacle in the collective fire energy? All right, so Five of Swords symbolizes, you know, there could be some conflict. You might be having just, you know, arguments. You know, could be some bullying, just, you know, people with a sharp tongue, shitty things being said, you know, somebody not being mindful of the words that they're saying, just, you know, conflict. Could be jealousy, gossip, you know, swords are about communication. So with the Five of Swords being a conflict card, there could be gossip in your energy, just, you know, things being said, narratives being twisted. You also have the Page of Wands here, which that's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, but you know, you are embarking on something new. Pages are, you know, just like new, childlike energy, you know, inspiration, curious, and you may have, you know, a bit of an obstacle with the new beginning you're trying to embark on with the Fool, because there is some conflict in your energy. You know, it could be, the page can also be symbolic of childlike energy. So some of that conflict could just be childish ass people, immature shit, immature gossip, things being said, just, nonsense. You also have the Ace of Pentacles here, which that's a new beginning, like a venture, something about wealth, maybe, a business you're starting, just something that is creating stability that you want to embark on, but some of this could be hindering that. You also have the Nine of Swords here, which is air energy, Gemini, and there could be some worry around that, a little bit of anxiety. Conflict brings stress, and the Nine of Swords is symbolic of stress, and it could be a childish energy, like I said, and you're trying to have this new beginning, but you do have these things going on around it that are just kind of creating some obstacles in you being in your full energy with your new beginning and trying to move forward with vigor. But people keep pulling you back energetically into some nonsense, and it looks like you're trying to overcome that now in the present. Now, what you don't see coming is the Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles, earth energy, the nine, specifically Virgo. So that's about success, achieving, maybe enjoying the fruits of your labor, something and flourishing, an idea, something you're working on. But let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Pentacles in the fire collective energy with what they don't see coming? Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see. Boom and boom. So clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Chariot. So like I said, in your present energy, it looks like you're embarking on something new, and you have there's a lot of passion behind it, momentum behind it. You standing your ground, you standing in your boundaries. With the Nine of Pentacles, that's you, still working towards whatever this project is, whatever this new direction is. Could be a new person. You put that where it goes. It's something new, whether it's career, perception, energy, new you, new me, who this, just something. But what you don't see coming is also the Eight of Cups. That's water energy, and it could be something like you just leaving behind some bullshit. Maybe, moving on from something chaotic, something that could have been causing stress, emotional stress. There was a difficult choice that needed to be made. You just kind of withdrew yourself from it, and maybe that's something that you don't see coming, is that you're withdrawing yourself from something fully. You have the Seven of Swords here also, air energy, Aquarius. There's a lot of Aquarius energy on this board, so this has to do with an Aquarius, whether it's you or whether it's someone else. The Seven of Swords specifically, that's deception, sneakiness, betrayal, trickery. You see her there with her sword. She's looking back like, ha ha ha, I got him. So what you don't see coming is, you possibly moving away from that energy. You also have the Chariot here, which is water energy, Cancer, and that's all about forward movement, progressing, just, with momentum, just victory, willpower, overcoming trials. And the fact that what you don't see coming, you have, fruits of your labor, walking away, withdrawing from some sneaky, deceptive, just chaotic bullshit, and you've got two movement cards. So what you don't see coming is you're going to move past whatever that energy is that, had you feeling like you had to defend yourself at all costs. You do have the Nine of Wands here, so you're still presently in that energy, standing your ground, but it does look like you're going to be moving away from that. With the Chariot, Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, and, the primary energy of what you don't see coming is you flourishing and still, receiving the harvest of the seeds that were planted already. So this moves us to the future. We've got the Ten of Swords, which is Gemini energy, again, air energy. So you've got heavy air energy in this reading, so this involves some kind of air sign. But the Ten of Swords is just like, it's the bottom. It is rock bottom. Like it does look like a negative card, but it depends on how you look at it. Sometimes it's the 10 is the sign of completion. It is something that was negative within your energy. Like I said, whether that's a person, career, just whatever that energy is in the future, it hits rock bottom. it's the end, like there's nowhere else to go from here. You will just learn the lesson, maybe broke you down, you tried everything, and this is just it. The straw that broke the camel's back. It doesn't get worse from here, it's only up from this energy. So let's clarify the Ten of Swords though, before I say too much. Spirit, clarify the Ten of Swords for the Fire Collective. Why is the Ten of Swords in the future position for the Fire Collective? Six of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Justice. So, stated what the Ten of Swords is, but you also have the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups is water energy, Scorpio specific, but in the future, it looks like, something has hit rock bottom that, maybe you can't come back from, maybe you can. But with the Six of Cups being present, that's about renewal. It could be a renewal in a friendship, renewal in a relationship, just a renewal of a past lesson or a past person. So, with the Ten of Swords being in the future and then followed by the Six of Cups, it could be, someone entering back into your energy that may have put you in the Ten of Swords, but they're kind of coming back with a renewed way of thinking, renewed energy, maybe apologetic. This could also be you reminiscing, about old times, better times, happier times. You also have the Queen of Cups here, water energy, again, Pisces specific, and, that's nurturing energy. That's you nurturing your divine feminine, being compassionate, being emotionally aware. What comes after learning the very hard lesson of the Ten of Swords is knowing that you have to pour into your cup. When you get in a situation where, something just depleted you fully, which is what the Ten of Swords is, it's time for you to nurture thyself. Or, another aspect you could look at it is if there is someone returning in your energy that may have put you in this type of energy, the Ten of Swords energy, but they're returning with the Six of Cups. Like I said, it could be a job. You may be revisiting a financial opportunity, or, it could have been a job loss, and, now they're calling you back, and, you're kind of weighing some options, because you also have Justice here, which is all about fairness, balance. That's Libra energy specifically, or air energy, because you have a lot of air in this. But, in the future, you find your balance in this situation. It could also be cause and effect, because a lot of times, you deal with conflict, you have to move away from whatever the energy is. It just really puts you at the bottom. Now here comes the energy circling back, because they had to learn the lesson, which was losing you, or losing out on, your energy. And sometimes that's what Justice can represent. It's that, someone coming back in, maybe taking accountability. It could even be you taking accountability for it. With the Ten of Swords, that comes with lessons that we have also learned. How did we put ourselves in this situation? What did we attribute to the situation? And with Justice here in your future, it looks like that is balancing out. And sometimes it takes us to hit the bottom, because like I said, there's nowhere else to go from there but up, and you learn the lessons. And Six of Cups being a reminiscing card, that could also be you kind of replaying some of the events in your head to see where you went wrong and how you can apply things differently to your future, so you don't make those same mistakes again. With the Queen of Cups here, which is nurturing, taking accountability, emotional intelligence, emotional awareness, and you have Justice here, and it's upright. So it's clarity. It's having clarity on whatever this situation was that could have put you here, and now it's time for a renewal and to balance out that energy, because you do have strong manifestation energy here in the present especially, and you also did pull manifestation when I initially started the reading here. So that is what things are looking like for you, Fire. So let's get some advice from Spirit. Spirit, what advice do you have for the Fire Collective? Cards of advice for the Fire Collective. Something just popped all the way back. I think that was the moon. Hold on. Pull this out. So you have the moon here, the Knight of Cups. I want one more card for advice. There it is. And the Six of Pentacles. So advice from spirit. Let's start with the moon. The moon represents water, so Pisces energy. So it represents, illusions, what's hidden. So spirit's advice is maybe for you to take a look in regard to this situation, or a situation you're thinking about, or something that you're considering. Make sure you are looking at it from an intuitive perspective. The moon can symbolize, illusions, things not being what they seem, just our subconscious. Maybe there being some anxiety. So you also do have the Knight of Cups, which, for me, that could be, romance. That's water energy, Pisces. So you have 2 Pisces cards on the board right now. That could be an offer. So there could be an offer coming into your energy. The person could be a water sign. Specifically could be a Pisces. With the moon also, being before that, it could be you just kind of keeping your eye open to whatever this cup is that you're being offered. The Knight of Cups is romantic energy, charm, swag, sophisticated, really emotionally attuned, someone who's really in tune with your emotions. And what comes with that is there could, it's that knight in shining armor. Like, oh, he's just perfect, the bee's knees. So, but there could be some bullshit with that too. Or, everything might not be what it seems. So your advice from spirit is, something coming in your energy, just, kind of keep that, follow your intuition and just pay attention to the signs, and, don't take everything for face value. Just be aware that there could be some things that could be hidden. So just, look at things with a keen eye. You also do have the 6 of Pentacles here, which is Earth energy, Taurus. So, this night coming into your energy, could be someone who's very generous, very supportive, the giving and receiving. There could be gifts, just a person who really wants to pour into you, or a situation that, really wants to pour into you, something that, is giving back what they put into it, and, vice versa, a lot of reciprocity. But with that moon here, it's still warning. Just make sure you're looking at it from all the angles, and just, not finding yourself in a situation where you're being love bombed, especially with gifts. 6 of Pentacles representing gifting. So just, be conscious of that, be open to new beginnings, be open to new energy, but just make sure you're also looking at things from a deeper perspective. So that is what I have for you, fire signs. Thank you for tuning in. And if the reading did resonate, please let me know. Comments. I love comments. Make sure you like the video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notifications when I upload new ones. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and moving on to the next.